Hey everyone, I'm Joanne with Quiet Waters Farm and Craft. So I'm going to be making some zucchini bread today. I made a video about a month ago of some banana bread, so you'll have to check that one out also. But this is a very, very good moist bread. It tastes really, really good. You really can't even taste the zucchini in it. It more tastes a little bit more like cinnamon. So it depends on how much cinnamon you want to add to it. You can add the full amount like I'm going to, or you could take it down a notch if you'd like to. But it's something that's very simple. It tastes amazing, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So let me get set up, and I will be right back. Okay, so what I did over the summer was I grew my own zucchini, and our zucchini didn't do that great. So whatever I didn't have, my grandpa's garden, he gave me a few. But this is from our garden that we have, and I just literally diced it up in my little machine, and I'll show you what I used. It came up in just like little squares, like little chunks, so I was a little leery about doing it that way, only because I'm used to shredding them. But this makes it really moist and soft after you unfreeze it, and it gets really soft. So I'm just going to add this. This is 2 cups of zucchini. I'm just going to add this into my mixer. And what I did was I just took my zucchini and I just measured it out before I stuck it in the bag to make sure every bag had 2 cups, because that's what you need for your zucchini bread is just 2 cups. Let's see here, what else do we need? Now we're going to add our sugar. We need 2 cups, 2 1/4 cups of sugar. So I'm going to add that in there. And then I'm going to start my mixer here. Get that mixed up a little bit. Then I'm going to add 1 cup of canola oil. Now you can use olive oil, you can use vegetable oil, or use canola oil. Before I forget, I'm going to preheat my oven to 325 degrees. Okay, got that in there. So this is pretty much made like a really liquidy form, but don't worry because we're going to add a whole bunch more stuff in there. Okay, so the next thing we're going to add is 3 eggs. And I'm just adding them one at a time so they can get mixed up really good in there. These are our farm fresh chicken eggs, which I love. So much better than buying them from the store. Alright, so we got our 3 eggs in there. We got our zucchini. So now we're going to add our let's add our cinnamon. We're going to be adding 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. So if you're not a big cinnamon person, then add 2 tablespoons. But it really does give it a great flavor. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. And I'm just using table salt. If you Himalayan or sea salt, you can use that also. And then I'm going to add I'm actually going to mix, I'm like all mumble jumbled here. It's been 4 days since I made a video, so bear with me. So I have 3 cups of flour here. So I'm going to add my baking soda and my baking powder in this before I throw it into my mixture. So I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. There's our baking powder. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And I'm just going to mix this up right in my bowl here. add this a little bit at a time. You don't want to add the whole thing because then it's going to go poof and it's going to be a big giant cloud. So we're just going to add little bit by little bit here. I'm going to turn this up a little bit just to do a little bit of smokiness. Dust, so this thing is going to be covered in like flour dust. So I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Then it'll start to thicken up. But we're just going to keep on adding our flour, little bit by little bit. Get my spatula so we can clean off the sides. Make sure nothing is stuck on the bottom. Fourth a cup to a half a cup each time I put it in there, because at the speed that it's going, it lets up a lot of flour dust. I mean, my whole bowl is completely covered in it, so I just go a little bit slower. Spitting it out, so we'll go even slower. Just help it mix along here. You want to make sure you just keep on scraping your sides to where nothing is going to get clumped up to where it basically makes like chunks in it and it won't taste very good. So I'm just going to add the rest of it. Okay. Mix her up, yeah. It's starting to thicken up really well. Starting to turn brown. That cinnamon makes it a golden brown, more like a beige brown, I guess. But man, I made this a couple weeks ago and I thought, oh, I have to share this on YouTube. So we have been kind of busy, our construction business. So I have been having to help my husband, and I've been helping teach at school for substituting. Everybody keeps getting sick, so it has just been really, really busy, and I do apologize for not making video. I love to make the videos. I tried to make one once a day, or I would do like a few videos in a day where I can stretch them out for when we are busy. I have something to upload, but we've just been swamped, and I haven't had time. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add 3 tablespoons of vanilla. I'm just going to add the rest of mine in there, because it's about that. So 3 tablespoons of vanilla extract or flavoring. I just use cheap little flavoring. To me, it doesn't really make a difference. Alright, I'm going to turn this up for a few minutes. Make sure it gets nice and mixed up in there. Alright, so that is it. Now we did preheat our oven to 325, so I didn't know if you heard that during the mixing, but I just like to say it again. So this is going to go in our oven for about 45 to 55 minutes, depending on your oven. I'm going to set it for 50 minutes, just because if somebody gives me a recipe like this one was given to me and they give me about a 10-minute time frame, I always set it right to the middle one and it usually comes out okay. Now I can set it for 45 and then check it, but when I made this the last time, I put it in there for 50 minutes and it just came out perfect. It just tasted so great. So I'm going to get my pans ready and then I will meet you right back here. I kind of want to show you what I did with my pans. I'm trying to get away from buying so much stuff at the store, so I try to buy in bulk as much as I can. But one of the things is like the Pam spray, because once I ran out of the Pam spray, I'm just not going to buy it. So either you can use, Crisco, because you can buy that in a big bulky thing. You can take that and wipe in your pans. You can use coconut oil. You can use a lot of different kinds of oils. I'm just taking my canola oil. I just put about a teaspoon in every single one of these, and I'm just got this little guy here for like $1 at Walmart or 88 cents or something like that. And I just take it and I just mush it all around my pan to where I'm not wasting that extra money. And plus, that's one more thing I gotta, because we don't get trash service out where we are, so that's just another thing that I have to throw away. Instead of buying in bulk, and then I just, you know, reuse my bottles. I, you know, cut them and wash them and use them as planters or do something with them. Put them, use them for the construction company. All different kinds of things. So this one, I did about the same, but I'm just going to swish this basically all around in here. It doesn't have to be anything beautiful because this isn't the beauty part. The beauty part is the bread. And everybody loved it so much, but Thanksgiving is in a couple days, and so I'm going to be taking this. One of my cousins is having the Thanksgiving at her house for the very first time, so I'm going to take her some banana bread because, you know, it's great when, you know, relatives have, you know, a holiday at somebody else's house rather than having it at the same old house every time. So it's nice to go someplace new every once in a while, so I'm really excited about that. Okay, put that there. Alright, so I have this wonderful Wilton thing. I got it at the Goodwill for like $1 or $2. I love this thing. I only have to put a little bit of oil in it, like not even, maybe like a half a teaspoon of oil in there because it's already pre-coated. I love this thing. So if you can find one of these and it's the Wilton brand, man, pick it up. It's awesome. Love it. And then I just have these 2 little pans because I'm probably going to have to get another dish because the last time I believe I did the 4 pans plus these 2 and then I did a small bowl because I didn't have any more. So we're going to start out with our small pan here. And let me get my little spatula. And I'm just going to fill it half full because it's going to rise. That looks so good. I can't wait to eat this. It was just delicious. It's a very soft and moist bread. Man. So if you saved some zucchini from your garden, you're going to have to try this recipe because it is just delicious. Like I said, I'm only filling them half full because they're going to rise. You know, there's no setting these out and waiting for them to rise. Once we get these poured in here, we're just going to pop them in the oven and let them cook. Let them come out looking all deliciousness and tasting good. Yeah. I might have to get another bowl, but I don't know yet. We'll see. Might just fit it all in here. I don't think I had this one. I think I had that little one right there, and I had to use, and I couldn't find this one. Some of my stuff, since we moved on the farm, I have a lot of bakeware. I have a lot of dishes. So, yeah, it'll fit in here. So I still haven't unpacked a couple things. But this is my favorite place to be, is the kitchen. Alright, put this down because I can't. I'm right-handed, so, you know, did it totally with the wrong one. I want to get as much of this goodness out as I possibly can. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm going to take these, I'm going to put them in the oven for 50 minutes. 50 minutes, and I will meet you back here when they get done and show you just what they look like. Alright, so 15 minutes later, here is our beautiful zucchini bread. So I'm just going to take my toothpick and I'm just going to push it in there. It comes out clean. It's done. Good. Good. Alright, I'm so excited. Okay, well, I'm going to put this on pause for a minute, and I will get one of these out and cut it open so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is so yummy. I can't wait to eat this. My pan is still hot, so I can't touch it. Let me get a plate. Oh, hot. Oh, it's so hot. Let me see here. Oh, it looks so good, and it's like smoking hot. It is just really, really hot. But oh, it's so good. Let's give it a try. I dropped a few crumbs. Very, very good. Alright, so I really hope that you've liked this recipe. I swallowed my food. Yes, hope that you love this recipe. It is so good. Doesn't take very long to mix it all up. Throw it in the oven. Get you an awesome bread. And it's great because the holidays are just a couple days away. So it's a great little gift to as a housewarming gift when you're going over to a relative's house, just to say thank you, and because it's all about Thanksgiving, so you know you're thanking them because they're taking time out of their day to have a holiday feast at their home. So I hope that you all like this video. If you do, give me that thumbs up, and I hope that you all have a nice holiday. Thank you for watching, and hope you all have a blessed day.